The year 2026 has delivered what car enthusiasts around the world have been dreaming about for decades: the return of the legendary Mazda RX-7. After years of speculation, teasing concepts, and endless rumors, Mazda has finally pulled the curtain back, giving us a modern interpretation of its iconic Rotary-powered sports car, and it's every bit as exciting as we hoped. First, let's talk about the design because, honestly, you can't help but stare. The 2026 RX-7 captures the spirit of its predecessors, especially the beloved FD generation, but reimagines it through a sleek, futuristic lens. It's low, wide, and aggressive, but there's a certain elegance to it, too. The proportions are near perfect: a long hood, short rear deck, a flowing roofline that dips just right into the rear haunches. The headlights are slim and fierce, a clear evolution of the pop-up lights we once adored, now replaced with ultra-modern laser LED units that pierce through the night. Around the back, the taillights pay homage to the circular design of the older RX models, but with a new age twist: a full-width light bar that accentuates the car's width and muscular stance. Underneath that beautiful body, the big news is, of course, the return of the Rotary engine. Mazda has stayed true to its roots, introducing a next-generation 13B-derived twin-rotor engine, now called the 16XC. Thanks to advanced materials, laser etching technologies, and innovations like plasma-sprayed apex seals, the new Rotary addresses the reliability and emissions issues that plagued the older designs. It displaces 1.6 liters and, with the help of a lightweight twin-scroll turbocharger, produces an exhilarating 370 horsepower at a spine-tingling 9,000 RPM. Torque is a healthy 289 pounds-to-feet, coming in strong at just under 5,000 RPM, delivering a progressive wave of acceleration that feels truly unique compared to piston engines. But Mazda didn't stop there. Understanding the world's shift towards sustainability, the new RX-7 incorporates a mild hybrid system. It's not a traditional hybrid that dulls the driving experience, far from it. The small electric motor is cleverly integrated to assist during low-end torque demands and to keep the Rotary engine operating within its most efficient band during casual driving. It also allows the car to have an almost silent, stealthy mode in city traffic under light loads, something no previous RX-7 could dream of. Yet, at the prod of your right foot, the Rotary sings its high-revving, distinctive wail, immediately waking the soul of any driving enthusiast. The chassis is a masterpiece. Built on a modified version of Mazda's rear-wheel drive architecture, the RX-7 uses lightweight aluminium subframes, extensive carbon fiber reinforcements, and a near 50 hours 50 minutes weight distribution. Curb weight sits impressively low at just under 2,900 pounds, in a world where most sports cars are tipping the scales well over 3,200. Mazda's engineers were fanatical about weight savings, even using thinner glass and lightweight wiring wherever possible. This obsession results in a car that feels nimble, alive, and utterly connected to the driver. The suspension setup is pure magic. Up front, double wishbones provide precise control, while a multi-link system handles the rear. Combined with adaptive dampers tuned specifically for the RX-7, the ride is supple yet poised. In normal driving, it's comfortable enough to daily, absorbing bumps with surprising civility. Dial it up to Sport Plus mode, however, and the whole car sharpens. Body roll is virtually non-existent, the steering tightens, and the Rotary engine's response becomes immediate. Mazda has managed to capture the analog feel that made the RX-7 a legend, but with a layer of refinement that makes it approachable even to those who have never experienced a Rotary before. Inside, the 2026 RX-7 is a masterclass in minimalism and purpose. The interior is driver-centric to an extreme degree. Every control falls naturally to hand, the seats hug you without feeling restrictive, and visibility, always a key Mazda trait, remains excellent for a sports car. Materials are top-notch: soft leather, Alcantara inserts, real brushed aluminium, and optional carbon fiber trim. There's just the right amount of digital tech. A fully customizable 12-inch digital cluster presents everything you need to know, including a graphical representation of the Rotary's operation, but it's simple, clean, and never distracting. The infotainment system, while featuring all the necessary modern conveniences like wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, is integrated in a way that it never takes precedence over the driving experience. One of the most striking things about the RX-7 isn't just the way it looks or the way it goes, it's the way it feels. Mazda has injected this car with the level of soul that's becoming increasingly rare in today's performance market. The steering is hydraulic, offering rich feedback through the thin-rimmed steering wheel. The 6-speed manual transmission, yes, a manual. Is a joy to use, with short, mechanical throws that make every gear change feel like an event. For those who prefer 2 pedals, Mazda offers an 8-speed dual-clutch automatic, but purists will absolutely want the manual for the fullest RX-7 experience. Performance figures are properly impressive. 0 to 60 miles per hour comes in just 4.1 seconds with the manual, a tick quicker with the automatic. Top speed is electronically limited to 170 miles per hour. But numbers alone don't tell the story. It's the way the RX-7 delivers its speed, the way it eggs you on to push just a little harder, rev just a little higher, take just a bit more speed into the corner. It's addictive. It's visceral. It's everything a true sports car should be. Mazda has also ensured that the RX-7 isn't just a weekend toy. Thanks to the Rotary's naturally compact size, there's surprisingly good cargo space under the rear hatch. Daily usability has been thoughtfully considered, with a comfortable driving position, intuitive controls, and a suite of safety features like adaptive cruise control, blind spot monitoring, and automatic emergency braking, all standard. One area where Mazda deserves particular credit is in the way they've priced the new RX-7. Starting at around $48,000, it significantly undercuts rivals like the Toyota Supra and Nissan Z-Nismo, offering arguably a purer, more thrilling driving experience. Higher trims with premium interior packages, carbon ceramic brakes, and track-focused suspension upgrades push the price closer to $60,000. But even at that level, the RX-7 feels like a relative bargain considering what it delivers. Of course, owning a Rotary does come with some quirks. Mazda recommends oil checks every 1,000 miles and a slightly more attentive maintenance schedule compared to a conventional sports car. But for those who are willing to embrace the uniqueness, the rewards are immense. There's simply nothing else like it. The sound, the rev-hungry character, the instant throttle response. It's a type of experience that modern Turbo 4s and even 6-cylinders simply can't replicate. The 2026 RX-7 is more than just a return of a legendary badge. It's a celebration of what makes driving special. It's a bold statement from a company that refuses to give up on building cars with soul, even as the world shifts toward electrification and autonomous technology. It's the embodiment of Rotary, the philosophy of car and driver as one, brought to life once again, perfected for a new generation. And for anyone who loves cars, truly loves the art of driving, the 2026 Mazda RX-7 isn't just a dream come true, it's a beacon of hope for the future.